Namaste students. In our last lecture, we have started our chapter 8, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. In this chapter, I've told you about 6 trigonometric ratios, which we can call 6 T ratios. That were sine theta, cos theta, tangent theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. I've told the method, how to learn the values, how to learn the formulas. Sine theta is perpendicular over hypotenuse, cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, tangent theta is sine theta upon cos theta, so it came out to be perpendicular upon base. Cosecant theta is reciprocal of sine theta, that is, it is P upon H, so cosecant will be H upon B, hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Secant theta is reciprocal of cos theta, so it became H upon B, hypotenuse upon base. And cot theta is the reciprocal of tangent theta, so it is perpendicular over base, so cot theta would be base upon perpendicular. This is general. Trigonometry is a very easy concept of maths if you learn the formulas. If you learn the formula side by side, you'll be finding that yes ma'am, it's quite easy. So, sir, suggestion of mine, learn the formulas and then see the magic. Now in the same series, next topic we are going to do, that is, we'll be learning trigonometric ratios of specific angles. Now which angles? Let's see. I told you about theta. Theta means angle. Angle can have any value. It can have 0 degree, 30, 45, 69. So basically, theta can have value from 0 to 90 ending. 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree. But we don't go for all the values. We'll be learning some particular values. Yes, of course, we are having the values of all the angles, but that is not of our job. We want to learn only these particular angles. Now see how to learn these formulas. How will you read it? It is sine 0 degree, sine 30 degree, then sine 45 degree. That means in place of theta, these values will be coming. Next is sine 60 degree, then sine 90 degree. Let us see how to find it. First of all, I'll tell you how to get these values, but again a suggestion, learn these values. First of all, just for the beginning, write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then divide all the values with 4. Now see, 0 upon 4 is 0 only. 1 upon 4, but before doing it all, just take under root of over all the values. So what I have done? First of all, I have written 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have divided all the numbers with 4. Then I have taken under root over all the values. Now see, 0 upon 4 is 0 only. 1 upon 4. When 1 will come out of the root, it will be 1. 4 will become 2. Here, 2 and 4, cancellation is there. So after coming out of the under root, it became 1 came out to be 1 only and 2 came out to be under root 2. Then 3 will come as root 3, but for 4, 2 will come. Then 4 and 4 got cancelled, so we got under root 1, that is 1 only. Now see, what we have to do is, we have to learn these values. How? Sine 0 degree is 0. If someone says, what is the value of sine 0 degree? You will say, it is 0. Value of sine 30 degree, it is half. Value of sine 45 degree, it is 1 upon under root 2. Value of sine 60 degree, it will be under root 3 upon 2. Value of sine 90 degree, it will be 1. Learned? Then it becomes very easy to see. Sine and cos are interconnected to each other. Like how? whatever value of sine 0, same is the value of cos 90. Means what? Simply start from the end. Whatever value of sine 90 is there, it will come as cos 0. Sine 60 will come under cos 30. Sine 45, and here also cos 45, same value. Then sine 60 has come as sine 30. Now sine 30 will come as cos 60. That is 1/2. This is a combination of complementary angles. Once you have learned the values of sine and cos, now it will be more easy to find out tangent, cosecant, secant and chord. As I have told you earlier, what is tangent? Tangent is sine upon cos. So, sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So, tangent 0 will be 0 upon 1. That is 0. Sine 30 half, cos 30 √3 upon 2. If I divide the two terms, 2 and 2 will cancel, 1 upon √3. Then tangent 45, sine 45 divided by cos 45. As you can see, both the values are exactly same. So after division, answer will come 1. Sine 60 degree, √3 upon 2, cos 60 half, 2 and 2 got cancelled, and we got the value √3. Here, for tangent 90, sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. So 1 upon 0 is not defined, means answer is not known to us. So we'll write infinity. So I've written sine theta, sine all the angles, then cos all the angles, and then tangent all the angles. Now, cosecant. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine theta. So what we'll be doing? We'll be taking reciprocal of the terms. Sine 0 is 0 upon 1. So cosecant would be 1 upon 0, means infinity. Then sine 30, 1 upon 2. So cosecant 30 would be 2. Sine 45, 1 upon √2. So cosecant 45 will be √2. So see what I am doing? I am taking reciprocal of all the angles of sine for finding the angles of cosecant. Sine 60 degree, √3 upon 2. So cosecant 60 would be 2 upon √3. Then sine 90 is 1 and reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. Now secant. Secant is reciprocal of cos. So secant 0. Cos 0 is 1. So reciprocal of cos would, yes, cos 0 is 1. So secant reciprocal will be 1 only. Then √3 upon 2. Reciprocal will give us 2 upon √3. 45, 1 upon √2. √2. 1 upon 2. So 2 upon 1. This is 0 upon 1. So reciprocal will be 1 upon 0, means infinity. Now the last one, chord. Chord is the reciprocal of tangent, or you can say, you can use it through cosecant and secant also. Let's do it through tangent only. Tangent 0 is 0. So 0 upon 1 means reciprocal will be 1 upon 0, infinity. Then tangent 30, 1 upon √3. So reciprocal would be √3. 1, reciprocal will be 1 only. Then tangent 60 is √3 upon 1. So reciprocal will be 1 upon √3. Tangent 90 is infinity. Infinity means what? 1 upon 0. So reciprocal will be 0 upon 1. That is 0. So we'll be learning all these values and we'll be solving sine 30 degree, cos 60 plus cos 30 degree and tangent 45. We'll be simply filling the values. Sine 30 degree, sine 30 degree. Again half. No sign in between means sign of multiplication. Plus cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree root 3 by 2. Then tangent 45. Tangent 45, it is 1. Now simple calculation. Half into half will give us 1/4 plus root 3 by 2 into 1 will give us root 3 upon 2. Taking LCM. Three into cosecant square 60 degree minus 2 secant square 60. Again, we will be putting the values and getting the solution. Now see, 3 will come like this only. Cosecant 60. Cosecant 60. Value is 2 root 3. So, we will be writing the value 2 upon root 3. But see, it is cosecant square. So, square will come. Whatever power is given, we will be putting there. Minus 2. Then secant square 60. Secant 60. That is, secant 60 is 2. So, this will be 2 square. Now, solve it. 2 square will be 4 and root 3 square will be 3 minus 2 square will be 4, that is 2 into 4. Now this 3 will get cancelled with 3. 4 is left. 2 4s are 8. So after solving, we got minus 4 as answer. This we are given cos a plus b equals to half. Sin a minus b is again half, and we have to find a and b, and these are very important kind of questions. Now see, cos a plus b half. In the table of cos, where we can get the value of half? Let us find out. In table of cos, where will you get half? This is half. That is cos 60 degree is half. So, can we write it like this? That cos a plus b equals to, at place of half, we can write cos 60 degree. Why cos 60 degree? Because I've shown the table that cos 60 degree is half, and they have given us value half. Now on both the sides we have got cos. You won't cut it, but simply remove it. So you'll be getting a plus b as 60 degree. So let it be first equation. Same way, sin a minus b is half. Now in table of sine, where are you getting half? At 30 degree. So same way we'll be writing sin a minus b half means sin 30 degree. Now, sin and sin goes, we will be getting a minus b equals to 30 degree. Now see, what we have obtained? We have obtained two linear equations. Solving it by elimination method, we will be getting a and b. So first of all, if we add adding equation 1 and 2, what will happen? B will get cancelled. So we will be having a plus a, that is 2a equals to a plus a is 2a, and 60 and 30 would be 90. Shifting this 2 to this side, we get A as 45 degree. So we got the value of A as 45. Now putting the value of A in any of the equations 1 or 2, we'll get the value of B. Put A equals to 45 degree in, say, equation 1 I'm filling. Then A plus B means 45 plus B equals to 60 degree. So B will be 15 degree. So we have obtained the values of A and B